Hey guys, PURPLEXEDQT here, or Purple Resurrected. It's nice meeting two people. And I kind of wanted to give you guys a precursor of what tonight is about. So let's go ahead and let's do it. Alright, so I know you guys are wondering what today was all about. And let me just say that I fully expect to lose a lot more subscribers than I lost after this video. And I'm down like 5 or 6 today, but I'm okay with that because I will stay true to myself. And, you know, there's a million cases out there and people watch you because of you. It's not really about the case. They like you, they watch you. They'll, you know, listen to whatever case. I know I would. If I like the person, I don't give a shit if they're standing on their head spitting wooden nickels. So this isn't about the case per se. It's about attitudes, and it's really about people who put themselves on a high horse that don't need to be there at all. So without naming names and without, I guess I have to name names, so I'm just going to get right down to it because even people have asked me all day, oh, who was it? Who was it? So let me just say that a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months, like in January, I held a contest. I was going to give away $2,000 if I could get an additional 10,000 subs within a 30-day time frame. And I didn't meet goals, so I didn't have the contest, obviously. But I did meet a lot of cool people along the way. And I did meet a lot of great people along the way. And, you know, recently, thanks to Pink and Makeup Mobster and Mandy and a lot of people, I've met even more people along the way. And, you know, one of the things that you do as a YouTube creator is you help each other. It's not a pissing contest. You know, you could, like, for me, because I want to do this full time, of course I look at my subs. Of course I'm worried about subs. And anyone who wants to do this full time is going to be the exact same way. And if they're not, they're lying out of their ass. And I mean, it would be awesome to do full time all day. I would love to study crime all day. I really would. It would be amazing. That's the end goal. So, and I'm not ashamed to say that. So last night, I was about to go to bed, and like literally 3 or 4 people came to me and said, I was looking for my drink. 3 or 4 people came to me and said, you know, have you seen Irikosi's videos? Well, not recently. Why? I said, have you seen the one from the other night? No, which now would be like 3 nights ago. Him and Travis were throwing some heavy digs, and I know they were directed at you. Now, these aren't people, like, in his wrecking crew that are trying to hurt me. Like, these are real people that used to listen to him and didn't like Travis and decided not to listen to them anymore. So, but one thing that they know about me is that whether I like somebody or I don't like somebody, you'll never know it. Tracy Strunzi is a perfect example. If you want to know about law, Wisconsin law, from an almost lawyer or someone that went to law school, I think her daughter works like at the CIA or something. I don't know. Last time I spoke to her daughter was like CIA or so, FBI, something like that. Or maybe even a lawyer. I don't remember. But my point is, Tracy fucking hates me. Like, hates me. Like, I think I'm blocked from every group she has. Like, she's talked shit about me, everything. But when it comes to the case, she's pretty well connected, and she knows her shit. So I have told people, go listen to her. Some of my patrons absolutely adore listening to her. Go for it. You know, tell me if she says anything good. So, I mean, I can't watch it because I'm blocked, but my point is, it doesn't matter if she hates me. She's still a good source of info. And I can respect that, and I can honor that. You know, it doesn't matter if she doesn't like me. It has nothing to do with me. It's about, you know, what I don't want to say this wrong, but it's not like what you can gain from someone. But I mean, if she explains something in an easy format to understand, go listen to her. If she comes up with something that I didn't know, great, tell me what it is. So, you know, she's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. We all came together. We all met because of Making a Murderer. And, you know, I took off for 1.5 years, not because of what some Twitter dude or girl or whoever she is, he is, whoever they are, with thousands upon thousands of subscribers, oh, I'm not real dedicated because I took off for a year and a half. No, I took off because there's nothing going on in the case. And as soon as there was, I came back. So, we're supposed to be all on the same side. It's not about fighting for subscribers for making a murderer. Someone actually had the audacity to say to me, I must be jealous. No, I am like 2,000 subs ahead or something. 1,000 on one channel and like 90 on the other or something. So yeah, this is not about jealousy. This is not even about subs. This is about the making a murderer innocent versus guilty. And somehow we lost, or some people lost, the reason why we're here and who we are here. Way back when it was just me and Casey, things were simpler. And it was just me and her making these crazy videos about Kratz and, Colburn, and we were insane. Like, not that we're not insane now, but she stopped making videos, I guess, but we were fucking crazy. And our videos were crazy, and our mouths were crazy. And we fought after a while. But, I mean, it wasn't a matter of choosing Casey or Laura. Some people like Casey, some people like me, a lot of people like both. And if you're new to MAM, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. But for the old timers, you guys know what I mean. It's not about picking somebody to like. Obviously, some people are going to like one person more than the other. And it doesn't even matter who, what, when, where, or why. But that doesn't mean that you don't promote the other person, because there are people out there that are going to like them. I have a lot of people that don't like Travis. I have a lot of people that stopped watching Irakoze because of Travis. And they don't like how big Irakoze's brain has gotten, and it can barely fit through the door anymore. Which, honestly, nobody's really sure why. And then when you try to debate him on it, he is clueless how to debate an argument, which is why I know that he really doesn't formulate his own opinions. But I'm not bashing Irakoze. I'm getting to a point. My point being is that, I have on my other channel, Purple Resurrected, I have people in there that have no clue about making a murderer. They don't want to know about it, and some do. I've turned a lot of people on to making a murderer. And, you would honestly think that as a person, the people in making a murderer, we would be on the same side, but we're not. It's like we're fighting, and I don't know why. People talking shit in a video under your breath, where people are coming to me saying, if you don't like her, just say it already, like Tracy, sorry, Tracy, but going back to Tracy might not publicly admit, I fucking hate her, but she may say, no, she's all right. But, I mean, me and Tracy know. I know. My point, though, is that it just, I don't like having people come to me and be like, why so passive aggressive? Why don't they just say, oh, Laura this or Laura that? Like, because they're so afraid they're going to hurt subs. Well, you know what? Be true to yourself. So what I was getting at before, and I kind of got sidetracked, was when Irakoze was in my room. Now, Irakoze has not been in my rooms in forever. But now on the other channel, now he sees all these new subs that he can get, so he starts mingling in. And I don't have a problem, because people are going to go to who they like regardless. My mods bumped it up, and my mods really don't watch him anymore because of incidents with Travis and with Irakoze. And my mods still pumped the shit out of his channel. Pumped it. I can't remember a time ever that his mods, besides Marissa, ever posted my link in his channel. Ever. What I do know is that they talk a lot of shit in Wrecking Crew, as long as Allie's not there. That I do know. And because they won't talk shit about me in front of Allie. And, I'm hearing this from other people, and I still brought Eric Jose in. I even asked him to come on the panel with people that he had no idea who they were. And again, we pumped his channel, and we pumped him. And, you know, they were talking about the Darley case. And believe me, a lot of people noticed when he pulls this video out last night, like, he's the best resource of information. A lot of my subscribers were dumbfounded. Could not believe that he did this. Especially, like, it seems like all of a sudden his head's inflated. Some people saying it's been inflated for a long time, but I really noticed it recently. And, you know, his answer is, oh, I promote you once in a while. Eric Jose, when I make myself known in your room, you do. And, you know, I don't know if it's my intimidating presence, because, I mean, online can be really scary and people can be intimidating. I mean, come on, really? But my point is, I'm not looking for credit for being a better person. What I am looking for is to get a message out that, you know, this isn't about a pissing contest. We are on the same side. If I have 1,000 more subs than you, then I'll share my subs. If they like you, they'll stay with you. If they don't, they won't. But I promote you all the time. Not, oh, I promote you once in a while sometimes. If you're in my room, I will promote you, and I always have. My mods will promote you, and always have. But you change somewhere. You're not like that anymore. Now it's like, you need to come back to reality in a sense. When I heard that video last night about the reliable sources of information, Travis doesn't even know Wisconsin law. Tracy does. But out of everyone you named, the only one that I can honestly say is a reliable source of information is Tracy. Sean doesn't even cover the case anymore. And he's a YouTuber. But he's so far out of the case that he doesn't even cover it. He may be reliable on Making a Murder 1, but I wouldn't say he's any more reliable than any one of us. And here's where I may lose all my subs. And okay, Eric Jose, you're not a reliable source of information. You spew facts. That's it. You know, and then you go on this like holy high horse about how you show the information. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I was actually doing that before you with the PowerPoints. But I mean, I don't need the recognition. You talk about, you know, you went on this kick about the Wrecking Crew and how the Wrecking Crew, you know, discovered this information. Yeah, because they looked on Reddit. You no longer give credit to Reddit, and 90% of your information comes from Reddit. Like, you're not regurgitating. Yeah, I mean, you're regurgitating everything. You're not sitting down and formulating opinions and everything else. So, you know, again, I don't want this to go into a bash session or, you know, just come across wrong. But I do want to get the point across that, like, for you to sit there and not mention other YouTubers last night was insane to me. It was disgusting. It was an insult. I mean, I can't even tell you the amount of people that said to me, I was so waiting for him to say, you know, shout out to, or you want a reliable source of information, go to Perplexed. And you said nothing but gloating on yourself how your Wrecking Crew said this. I got news for you, Eric Jose. I am a reliable source of information, and I don't need a Wrecking Crew to find me information on Reddit. And I'm a single mom. I work full-time. I take care of 3 kids by myself full-time. And I don't need a Wrecking Crew to look up Reddit for me and give me information. I look it up myself and everything I've done for the last 3 years, and I formulate my own opinions. And sadly and surprisingly enough, and sometimes I surprise myself, I've been right more than I've been wrong. It takes a certain special someone to go against the grain, And it takes a certain special someone to not give a fuck what other people think. And to have a Twitter war. And to have so many subscribers unsubscribe. You know what? I'll bounce back. There's 300,000 people that upload videos 300,000 people that watch videos every minute on YouTube. Do you think I'm worried about your subscribers stealing your subscribers from you? I'm not. Just like I'm not worried about you taking my subscribers, because we're in the same genre. We should be promoting each other. We should be getting as many people as possible into this circle of innocent unmaking a murderer. That's what we're supposed to be doing. We're not supposed to be bashing each other. We're not supposed to be passive aggressive against each other. And when an opportunity comes along, try being a little more humble, because soon your head's not going to fit through the door. And to be honest with you, I'm really not sure what your head is so big about. You know, and one of my patrons brought up a really good point, and this may come across wrong, but when you're talking about reliable sources of information, you bring up Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone actually wrote me up in an article on a video I did. Have they done that for you? No, they have not. So, you know, also my guests, I build relationships with. I don't just have an interview. They come back. I build relationships with these people. And for you to not, like, how do I say this? Like, your answer to me was, well, you know, I didn't want to. My people told me to. Are you kidding me? Like, that's the best you have? You're supposed to be this awesome, you know, plethora of knowledge, and you can't even formulate a good debate. It's kind of sad. So, again, I'm getting into bashing. I don't want to bash because that's doing the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. And my son's going to be home in like 5 minutes. But it's really, really frustrating to me to hear from other people. Like, you'll never hear, when I'm doing a video or uploading a video, people don't run back to you and be like, oh, she may have been talking about you behind her breath. I can't really tell, blah, blah, blah. That was like disappointing to me. That, wow, Travis thinks the CIA because they posted my video. How about next time saying, hey, look, Perplex video just came up in my whatever. But it's like you're so insecure, Travis, that, you know, you have to down me or something. And you have to make sure that, like, people aren't going to listen to me or respect me if they respect you. That's insane to me. So, again, I'm not telling anybody to unsubscribe to anybody. Subscribe to everybody. And I'm not telling you, I don't want people to all of a sudden drop in subs from him. But watch his video and, you know, maybe you guys can offer some good points. But this, like, this better than, I'm better than you, you're better than me, the whole attitude has to go. You know, and like I said to TikTok Manitowoc a long time ago, I'm not leaving this case. I have been on this case as long as Carla has, like in 2015. And I say that meaning that, you know, the second this case was hit Netflix, I think I did my first video 4 weeks later, you know, and I just, you know, sub to who you want to sub to. Don't not sub because of this video. And if you want to unsubscribe to me, that's fine. I mean, again, I don't want you to, but, you know, I'm sure I'm going to lose some subs over this, and I'm okay with that. But I wanted to get this message across, and I wanted to do it in my own words without interruption. And we got to come together. Like, there's so much jealousy and so much like, almost an inferiority complex. Like, get over it. You know, boasting yourself doesn't make somebody look smaller. It makes you look smaller. And, you know, passive-aggressive comments. If you got something to say, just say it. Say it to me. You know, just like last night when we made the Bert and Ernie thing with you guys, with you and Travis. I didn't even know about any of this when I made that. But, you know, you took it as such an insult. It was a joke. We were laughing. But what did I do? I went right to you with it. I didn't, you know, I didn't act like, oh my God, you know, I can't, you know, why would we do this? Blah. And you were so insulted, like, oh, you know, it's Bert and Ernie. How do you expect me to react? It's a fucking joke. So, all right. So I'm going to end on this note, and my dog's freaking out. So I just want to tell you guys, I'll see you guys tonight at 7 to discuss it. I just wanted to get my side out, okay? And I'll see you guys tonight. Peace out.